Somebody said, "Oh, he was supposed to protect him." Okay, I get it. All right, I get that part of it. But here's the point, and this is where I gotta blame the rappers. If you ask Jay Prince and his sons, like I'll bring up a interview. And by the way, if you here for the verses, we're gonna get to it soon. Don't worry about it. Jay Prince versus Jay Prince Jr. versus what's that dude's name? It's like Queens Flip. I think that's his name. Queens Flip. Yeah.
Jay Prince Jr. add me, nigga. What's up with you? Come on that hostility, nigga.
Okay.
Nah, nigga. I'm Jay Prince son, but I'm Junior. So hold on. Yeah, I'm Junior though. You deal what I'm saying? Like I make sure that a nigga knew that I'm Junior though. You deal what I'm saying? Just to differentiate the two. Not to take no credit from one or the other, but to give credit to the introduction that was trying to be made. Now, nigga, I'm Junior though. And to answer your other question, which you brought up, as far as that one have to do or one had to do, being brought up under what one was brought up under.
Yeah, did you have to? What I was saying that did you have to live up to any expectations, being the fact of who your father is? Because you know what I mean, some people have to live up to keep that.
I'm gonna try to skip to some of the there's some questions that I watched this whole thing, and he asked me some questions about like artists fucking with them and if it's checking in or if it's some type of protection. It's odd because honestly, chat, I don't know. Like if is the Prince family protecting niggas or they're just cool? Like I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? So I know some of y'all are saying, "Oh no, we're blaming them because they were supposed to protect Quavo and Takeoff." Maybe that's implicitly understood, but I don't know if it's ever explicitly stated that Jay Prince family is the protection for all these niggas.
Touch they land, hey man, you good? Y'all city. You do what I'm saying? Because we don't want to have no problems with y'all.
But do you think
not that we scared of having problems with y'all? Because we ain't scared of having. Dude, that's the movement of Mars.
But I think the problem is that people, use the word check in and use it in a negative annotation. So that's why it's looked at like that.
A negative connotation. A negative connotation.
Connotation.
And then the same thing is.
Hey, you're gonna correct me like that, man. Let me allow me to. What's wrong with you, man? You can just correct me like that. Connotation, man.
A negative connotation, but
yeah. Are you smart? Smart, man. But the fact is,
we corporate thug.
When you say something aggressive like you gotta check in.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. You keep on saying that. I ain't never said it.
No, not you. I'm not talking. I'm giving you an example. I'm not saying.
I understand it, but you're using that example towards me. Therefore, it's exemplified like I use that example too.
You didn't use the example.
So I want to make sure. I want to make sure that everybody who knows, everybody who's having a conversation with us or listening to this conversation with us right now, know that you're not talking or exemplifying any words that I've said. Ain't nobody said that nobody got to check in. But when you use that connotation, people will take it as their derivative. Like, hey, man, this nigga said that before.
I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Jay Prince Jr. got one hell of a vocabulary. Jay Prince having the private school? Nothing wrong with private school. Gangsters go to private school too. I'm just saying. He got one hell of a vocabulary. I like that. Exemplify. I like that shit. Intellectual gangster. I don't know if he calls himself intellectual motherfucker.
Nah, you didn't say that. I never heard.
I ain't saying that.
Let me correct it. I never heard you say it.
You ain't heard none of my family say it.
I never heard none of your family say it. Right? I never heard. What you saying? What's up with you, man? Why you so aggressive, bro?
I just want to make sure that it's more important than any one man life is order, my brother. You do what I'm saying?
I hear you, but
I live and die.
Chat y'all said I challenge you to speak on this. Yo, listen, it's hard for me to speak on like that mob ties Jay Prince stuff. I really don't know, bro. Like honestly, if you ask me, just really being honest, right? Jay Prince Jr. like he partners with certain people for artists. I guess they like. By the way, Jay Prince is rap a lot. His son, J. Prince Jr., the guy right here, that's Mob Ties, right? You know, Drake reps Mob Ties. Like, you know, we hear stuff from Houston, but I'm not from Houston, right? We hear like somebody like 6ix9ine, but 6ix9ine was saying that about everybody, about checking in, right? When I hear J. Prince Jr. talks, or even J. Prince, they only talk about respect. Normally, I would think checking in is extortion. They only keep talking about respect. I don't know. Now, granted, I've never been in a situation where, like, you know what I mean? This one was kind of explained to me, right? When I asked 6ix9ine about it. He said, yo, basically, because we were in town and it was somebody's birthday, they made it seem like we had to come to show love at their birthday party, right? Like, yo, y'all gotta come show love, like, off the strength. Now, I don't really know what the fuck it is, bro. Trust me, I don't know. Think about it, but also think about it. Quavo and Takeoff, why the fuck is Quavo and Takeoff, like, I don't know, my nigga. I really don't know. Like, I know y'all want me to say something, but I really don't know. 6ix9ine thought it was extortion. He thought it was extortion in the fact of, we have a problem if I don't basically show up to y'all party for free, show up at the time you want me to show up, and do what you want me to do. And essentially, it will be extortion because if I don't do those things, you're going to try to block my situations or like whatever. That's his experience. I don't know if it's all these guys' experience. Yo, Quavo and Takeoff are legends in the game, bro. Like, I don't think they need to go to Houston, go roll dice in the hood to pay respects to J. Prince Jr. I can't believe it. I don't know. I would be shocked. So it's like, in reality, I think people have a question about what's going on with, like, the Mob Ties thing. I don't know. Like, y'all guess is as good as mine. Somebody said I was pretty loud a few days ago. Bro, yeah, I'll still be loud about the fact that the death happened at a Mob Ties event. That's a fact. But I'm not going to blame the individual of J. Prince Jr. for something that I don't know he did. You know what I mean? I think those are the things that you guys are jumping a gun on. It appears that somebody maybe, like the guy even we picked out, the guy with the yellow hoodie, he has affiliations to Mob Ties. He isn't Mob Ties. Like, Mob Ties is like I don't know what we call it, but that guy just seems like he's around Mob Ties, but he's not necessarily Mob Ties. So it's like, we're looking for the biggest name to blame, and J. Prince Jr. fits the bill. And could you blame him for, like, maybe not having a safe environment or whatever the case is? Yes. But I want to blame the people who were doing the shooting. I'm sorry. Unless y'all think, see, and I think this is where y'all cynical mind come in. Y'all think that J. Prince Jr. like set up a shootout. I don't think so. Somebody says, I got pressed, all right. What do y'all think I was saying before I'm not saying now? Somebody said guilty by association. Yeah. I would love to get J. Prince Jr. on the podcast, but I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I don't think the questions I would be able to ask him, he would be able to reasonably answer. I think they operate in, I'm going to be honest, they just operate in the shadows, my nigga. Like, I guarantee if I asked him verbatim, right? If I asked J. Prince Jr. verbatim, why the fuck, like, note with all due respect, right? Why is two superstar rappers hanging with a bunch of niggas in the hood shooting dice? Like doesn't compute to me. Why is that happening? I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be like, that's some street shit. Like, they fuck with us. Why don't they have security there? I'm pretty sure he's just not gonna answer it, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be just, yo, Yo, that's gang. Like, you gonna say something like just innocuous, bro. Listen to what Wack was saying. Send me a clip. I'll listen. Yo, the only point what I'm trying to say is like I would love to try to understand this complexity of it. I really just don't know what the fuck. Here's the problem I think some of y'all want me to say, right? So y'all want me to say something that I don't believe. Regardless of what comes out of this, right? Unless the feds come in. Somebody says, speak on the video of him walking past the body. Okay, I'll speak on it. I think J. Prince Jr. is cool with both the nigga who got shot and the nigga who did the shooting. Is he gonna probably play stupid? Like he doesn't know who did it? Duh. But he's cool with both people. What do you want him to do? Like, you want him to just be crying? He's cool with both people. Like, do you understand that? Like, if two niggas just got into some shit, you fuck with both of them. What you gonna do? That's the point I'm trying to say. If you're cool with the shooter, you're cool with the nigga who got shot. You look crazy crying over there. You know, it's your man who did the shooting. Be like, oh damn, that's what you're doing. So I think he was just like, God damn, like he ain't want the shit to happen, but he's like, yo, fuck, nobody, let me just get out of here. Like, y'all want him to be balling over, like, with all due respect, like, y'all want him to be balling over Takeoff's body? Somebody said Quavo knows who. Nigga, I think all the niggas know who did it. Bro, this ain't no magic bullet, bro. These niggas all know who did it. And to keep it real, if any of them really wanted the police to arrest the nigga already, they would have just talked. But you know who's talking? Only the females. So, you know what this tells me? They're comfortable. Yo, the niggas who's close to the situation is calling it a freak accident, my nigga. They're not calling this a murder. They're calling this like a freak accident. So I have to assume niggas are either doing that dumbass keep it in the streets bullshit, or they're not looking at it like how we as a fan are looking at it. We as fans are so outraged. We like, you know, the first nigga we found on video, that's supposedly a nigga in Quavo's entourage. Like, nigga, we didn't care who we saw on camera shooting. We want them niggas held accountable. Bro, like, but we're looking from outside. Do you think they feel that way? Like, yes, Takeoff died, but do you think they're like, nah, whoever did the shooting, we don't care if they with us, they got to go to jail? No, they're not. Like, y'all got to use your brain. Do you think Quavo's like, nah, man, that nigga who was riding in the back of the car with me, who was doing the shooting too, he needs to go to jail? Do you think he's saying that? No, he's not. Bro, it's just like, y'all gotta just be fucking realistic. The only niggas who want justice, like, you know what I mean, in terms of police justice, is fans. And probably the mom. Somebody, if it's, I won't even read it. I read the person's name. It said, if it's so and so, ain't no way they turn them in. They're not trying to turn in nobody. And that's the problem. What happens when you have an event? This is some street shit. And by the way, the mixed opinions about like everything that I did to like, you know, look at the angles and shit like that. The only reason why it's tolerated is because fans are hurt. And we all love Takeoff. And we all have this opinion that if anybody was supposed to get killed, Takeoff is like the most out the way, like didn't deserve it type of nigga. That's the only reason, because niggas is hypocritical. Nigga, if that was 6ix9ine getting killed, niggas would be like, yo, bro, you a snitch for even trying to figure out who did it. You get what I mean? Like, damn, you just like 6ix9ine, right? Somebody likes 6ix9ine. But we love Takeoff. So y'all sit here, you know how many, Bro, they was acting like I'm motherfucking Sherlock. Bro, there's people hitting me in the DMs like, yo, thank you. Yo, I got people hit me, tell me their own situation like, yo, could you solve this next? The only reason why y'all didn't mind me doing that is because we love Takeoff. If it was a nigga y'all didn't care about, y'all be like, yo, Ak, you doing way too much. You snitching. I'm just trying to tell you, like, hip-hop is hypocritical, and we pick and choose when to uphold morals. That's why I think all this shit's stupid. Some of y'all in here claim y'all love street rap and whatever, but y'all fiending to hear when a nigga gonna get arrested for this. What happened to keep it in the streets? Y'all don't want to do that no more? Oh, okay. You love Takeoff too much, right? I get it. Let it be a nigga you don't like, or let it be a nigga you don't care about. Nah, keep it in the streets. You know what keeping in the streets mean? Listen, if you not spinning or sliding, we're good. Let that nigga be alive and free. I'm just trying to tell y'all hypocrites. So I get it. Y'all want me to say whatever y'all want me to say about mob ties. Bro, mob ties seems like it's some shit that's rooted in the streets. I don't know if they extort rappers. And also if they do extort rappers, from what we know, it might be not necessarily like, yo, back in the day, I think Trick from Detroit used to just tell niggas, yo, you got to pay up or whatever it is. Remember infamously Rick Ross was just like, yo, I'm not getting extorted. And then that turned to some shit. I think this mob tie shit is that once you go to Houston, I think they got their own local shit popping. Checking in might just mean you got to show them love. You feel me? Like, bruh, you got to show them niggas love by going to their club or maybe performing something like for probably less than what you would normally charge niggas. That's showing love. You know what I mean? I don't know. Ask these gangster rappers if that's extortion. Like, all these niggas claim a nigga can't make them do shit. But I see all them niggas rolling dice and doing all this shit. I don't know. Y'all want me to say it when all... You know who y'all gotta ask? Ask all the gangsters who keep being around him, how is that relationship? And why are they around him? Because I don't know mob ties to be doing anything with music other than co-signing Drake. I don't know what the fuck. So you gotta ask the rappers who around them all the time, rolling dice and all that other shit. Like, yo, why are you around these niggas? Okay, this is cool. I bet this is cool. If they're like, nah, nigga, that's part of checking in. We gotta hit a dice game. Nigga, ask them. Somebody said I'm scared of the ties. Nigga, I just don't know what the fuck the ties doing. All right, anyway. Yo, you know what was so funny? You ever seen Jay Prince versus Young Chop? Classic. This shit's classic. Watch this shit. Yo, remember when Young Chop was wildin'? This nigga's a
You was there.
Nigga, I just told you I wasn't.
Or I was just seeing things. We
I
was always
wasn't
in the
there.
back. We was watching the whole show.
I wasn't there.
We was watching the whole show.
You say what?
We watched the whole show.
My brother, you got us missing screws.
Bro.
You talking about Jazz or somebody?
So I ain't see you.
Jazz was there. I wasn't there.
Oh, so it was one of y'all there.
Yeah, one of us,
Right.
but not me. I'm Junior.
No, that was you.
No, nigga, I wasn't. What the fuck is wrong with you? Man, this nigga, was you high?
A little bit.
Yeah,
You know I don't smoke.
I don't do no drugs.
You know I don't smoke. I only smoke hookah.
I don't do no drugs. Me
I
too.
smoke what you smoke.
Vape. Hit it one time.
It's a hit.
You got me fucked up though, nigga.
It's
I was
a
not
hit.
there. You tripping.
That Corona ride was out here going crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, nigga, I think you
Stop
got it the way you
everything.
talking right now.
That shit be out here stopping shit.
Look, you got the coronavirus right now the way you talking.
Nah, I don't. I just...
Hey, Fredo, what up, my brother? Hey, tell this nigga he tripping, man.
Man, I just be seeing a lot of money and shit.
That ain't a lot of money right there.
Nah, that wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
It's a lot more. Man. What I finna say?
Yeah, I know it.
Do you hear me, man?
Chop.
I watched your boy video.
Hey, listen to me.
I watched your boy video.
I'm Junior. I'm Jay Prince Jr.
I met your daddy too.
That's cool. My body a little different.
Okay.
I'm new generation. You heard?
Okay. Shit, me too.
You better calm down, nigga.
You crazy, man.
You better calm down.
What's wrong, bro?
Shit, ain't nothing yet.
I ain't did nothing to nobody, man, yet.
You better calm down.
I ain't did nothing to nobody, man. What's going on?
Shit. We on live. I'm gonna let you make it. You heard?
What happened?
Nah, you ain't in tune or nothing. I understand.
I'm not.
Obviously not. You
Why I'm talking to you?
Pardon?
Why I'm talking to you?
Why are you talking to me?
Why am I talking to you?
Because you asked me to ask you. You forgot?
Right. But I was just hearing a lot of things like in the beginning though.
What
like,
you hearing in the beginning?
Like some real like crazy rah-rah shit.
Like rah-rah.
And I don't even really play like that though.
Who you talking rah-rah with? You talking about rah-rah
I was just talking, you was talking in general though, but I was hearing you though. You feel me? Like, we not gonna do that one though, like on some real shit though.
What the fuck is you talking about, dog? Rah-rah like
what I just said though.
Like I was talking rah-rah to you?
Nah, we ain't gonna do that so just go on YouTube and shit. We, you know, we gonna keep it like that, you know?
Oh man. Anyway, you know, this is like classic comedy. Hey, listen, and I know y'all think my tongue is tied or the bruh, I don't know these guys. I'll say this last thing, and I think this should be almost like an open challenge to the Prince family, because I do believe the Prince family, I think they're men of integrity, at least the men that we know. We have Baby J Prince, we have J Prince Jr., which is him. We have also Jazz Prince, who is pretty esteemed. And we also have the father, James Prince, which is just J Prince, right? I think the challenge should be this, okay? Instead of speaking in spooky codes and saying that whoever who did this should be held accountable. The same way how y'all showed up on a video dangling young boy keys and saying, hey, come get your keys back, young boy. We got it for you. I know somebody robbed you. We didn't like that, and we're making this right. And this is where I always say this: the street should be stupid. Not for the fans, not for the fellow rappers, not for the other street niggas. For Takeoff's mama, who flew into Houston the exact day when it happened because she was so distraught and devastated, her son got murdered in an event that supposedly he had presumed or had a presumption of safety. I think that the Prince family, if they can, maybe they can't, or maybe they don't know. I'm giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. What would be nice, just like y'all was dangling young boys' keys, it would be nice for y'all to have a video with the nigga who did the killing tied up, saying, here he is, come get him. He right here. The nigga who killed Takeoff, he right here. We're giving him up. We would like that as well. But again, I keep telling y'all that black culture is crime culture. So again, that will never happen. But it would be an interesting, and I think it would be a dope thing if the Prince family, who I've seen them interject. Remember when YB and YB and Almighty J, now just Almighty J, got his chain took and he got cut in the face in New York. They said that wasn't okay. They called on leaders within New York to make sure that not only the chain was returned, but there was something that happened to those people. Now, basically, they said that something had to happen, right? All I'm just saying is that I think if you ask the mother of Takeoff what she would like the most, and I know I'm speaking for her, but I believe a mother who's there crying her eyes out over the loss of her son, she would most like if anyone, any entity could help out, y'all bring forward the irresponsible person who pulled the trigger and shot him not once, but twice. Okay? So there's at least 2 shooters, and if the Prince family want to show that they're just not only about promoting criminality when it matters, if you can return a key, you can present a killer. And that's all I'm saying. I don't think that will happen. Right? All right. Somebody said, did you see what Wack100 said about mob ties on Clubhouse? Let me play it real quick, and then we're going to move on to other stuff. I know some of y'all want the verses. We're going to get to it. We got to find a way how to do the verses without playing too much music, because if we play too much music, we're going to get kicked off on YouTube. Wack100 gives more details. Let me see. Is this it? Okay. Yeah.
Wack100 speaks on
like if you could go and too many people was there. The friendly fire that disregard them. They young shit. And they fingering him in the morning show.
By the way, it's complete. I'll just put this out here now. There's a false news site going around and say Lil Cam, which that's the guy that was in a yellow hoodie. By the way, we know these guys by name, right? So it's not, I can just say their name, right? So the guy in the yellow hoodie that was running all over the place, also allegedly shooting. Lil Cam, was it Lil Cam 5th or whatever his name is? There was a news site that put out that he got killed. He did not get killed. And actually, police have been tracking him. And I'll just leave it at that. But he's not dead at all. Okay? So I saw that being a thing. He ain't dead.
When they sent me that video, I said, yeah, nah, something ain't right. That's not what you do. Somebody there, your guest, he there with you, something just happened. You not walking by him like that, disregard him. Ain't gonna happen. Nah, it makes sense. They said they was the ones arguing.
So was he arguing with him like
directly with Quavo? They was arguing.
Was he arguing about the disrespect? You think he was arguing trying to say like, yo, we ain't taking the disrespect? Whenever they was arguing about, somebody swung and they said, well, they already identified that dude in the yellow hoodie is J. Prince Jr., direct guy. That's his goon. So when the argument happened.
Okay. So this is a working theory. I see everybody say it, right? They're saying that J. Prince Jr. was arguing with Quavo. If we go back to, there's just so many videos we could go to. Let's just type in Takeoff. Yeah, we're going to find it probably, yeah, here. Right? So this is the video, right? You're going to see. They're saying that Quavo's in the mix arguing with J. Prince Jr. I don't know if that's true. The reason why I'm gonna say I don't know if that's true, because I never hear J. Prince's voice, J. Prince Jr.'s voice. And trust me, nigga, I've been in the detective room, nigga. I've studied J. Prince Jr. voice to the point I'm hearing it in my dreams. And I'm going to keep it real. I've slowed this down. I've changed pitch. I didn't hear J. Prince Jr. voice. I could be wrong, though. But I didn't hear his voice. So even if he was arguing with him, which, by the way, doesn't seem like Quavo was arguing with anybody directly. It seems like Quavo was talking shit. And somebody else was cool trying to calm him down. Right? So maybe they were arguing before, but it's not caught on camera. Somebody says, your stance on how J. Prince Jr. reacted to seeing Takeoff body laying there and having no reaction. Bro, I'm going to keep it real with you. I know all of y'all think that if you seen somebody get their dome split open and they got shot in the head and there's a ton of blood, like, yes, gangsters sometimes are squeamish too. Like, not everybody is going there like Quavo and trying to lift. Like, some people like, yo, I'm going to just stay over here, bro. Like, again, I know it seems like there's some disregard. It does seem like there's some disregard. However, I can't. It's like y'all want me to say, oh, he did it off of that. Okay, there's disregard. And what? Would y'all walk over to a dead body? No. Somebody said I can't act today, bro. I get it. Y'all want me to just like go crazy on J. Prince Jr. I'm just trying to be logical before we jump to conclusions. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I don't like dead bodies neither. Somebody say if you know them, then yeah. Bruh, it's a really nice statement that James Prince, which is J. Prince, wrote. Bro, how will you think these niggas really know each other? Bro, the niggas who really know him are right there. It's Quavo, nigga, who doesn't give a fuck about blood, nothing. He's there holding his goddamn, was it uncle or nephew, whatever the hell it is. He's there with them. Man, J. Prince Jr. know these guys like they know every other rapper in the game, bro. Every rapper go play dice with him. Bro, do you want him to be there crying? Somebody said that nigga mob ties. He's scared of a dead body. Bro, okay, all right. Let me lean into what some people say, right? If he was just arguing with Quavo, right? If he was just arguing with Quavo, right? Why would he go over the body? And by the way, we can't blame the death on the person arguing with Quavo. We got to blame the death on the person who did the shooting, regardless of who the person who did the shooting was with.